Hello and welcome. This is Sir Askeladd here, and we are starting our fourth episode of Into Rus, Reforming the Rus Empire. Uh, so last time we fought our war with Lithuania. They are just, God, they are doing horrible. We also then immediately followed up with war with White Ruthenia and completely wiped them off the face of the map. We have officially taken our spot in the sun. Now all that's left is right here, our new big friend. We are just gonna hug with our armies eventually. Now I am gonna go back to building. We were lost my train of thought, but oh, here we go. We did do the income to get a better building going on. But what's with the revolts? We're gonna wait, maybe. We'll start drilling. Let's take a look at the rest of the world as we're running through this. Styria. Styria is just blobbing out. What is the Imperial border looking like? Interesting. Papal State's doing well. Sicily is falling to them. Sicily is Muslim in this. This is essentially the Muslims weren't fully pushed back, and the Turks didn't form right either. They weren't able to deal the death blow to the Byzantines, but Bulgaria was able to deal a death blow and took a majority of their land, and they have taken even more. Bulgaria is definitely going to be a rival. We're definitely eventually going to have to fight. They're only allied to Sicily. I wonder. Their army is not that big. If we build up, we could potentially invade Bulgaria. I think that is a plan for the future, the near future. Although this is a near future want as well. We do want to continue to relentlessly improve relations. We can't seize land. I will give you that land and immediately take it back. I am going to continue building roads in the nation, linking our capital eventually with Kiev. I said before, Jerusalem was just preordained to die, and that is exactly what happened, and they have been completely wiped. Oh, nope, they still have a core. That is sad. The Catholics really don't have a mechanic to help the Crusader states, so that is a problem. Ragusa is just blobbing out. The Magyars are still trying to unify Hungary. Francia consolidating its power. Lower Burgundy and Upper Burgundy look like they had a clash. And Aquitaine is a vassal. I believe they started as a vassal. I will say the AI is being very aggressive in this game. Although this is Iron Man, so kind of makes sense. yeah, I just keep looking here in the south, and I just keep seeing Crimea, Upper Crimea, owned by Bulgaria, and it is quite annoying. It does aggravate me. I do wish to claim that territory. I do need to build up my manpower. This episode is seemingly looking like it's going to mainly be exactly that. Us just drilling and kind of watching what happens in the world. England's making a power move, and I have to say this is Saxon England. The Normans never invaded England. Still have Cornwall on the map. And with the Saxons never being deposed, Ireland was never taken and is still an independent nation. Completely, you don't see the Pale owned by them. Oh, we are having splinter groups going on here. I am going to accept that. I am going to accept that as well. Yeah, let's get that. So Sicily, I don't know. I do not believe Sicily starts off with this. So that means Sicily. Yeah, Sicily has slowly taken this. That is a power move. What they are Shia. Very interesting. What is the religious map mode looking like? We have a lot of Sunni. Yeah, there's still a lot of Sunni consolidation, but Shia is popping up. We still have Tengri here in the middle, because the Magyars, for some reason, never changed their religion. And it even looks like they're going to possibly change the Orthodox, because they are accepting Orthodox. So that'll also be interesting. It's going to be hard for them to form Hungary, because Styria is holding on to their lands. I think potentially, in my opinion, the Empire of Bulgaria is probably our biggest threat. It is just a kingdom, but it is technically supposed to be the Empire. I am going to take the culture. We are going to need it. We are going to have a ton of cultures under our belt if my expansion goes as I plan. I am going to take that tech. So we can get this. I believe I want a professional army. I think that's exactly what we want. I like that idea. Professional army. Really need to rebuild the trust here. That is going to help us extremely to get us to the point that we can annex these guys. Because we kind of need it for the mission. We have a successful conversion. Back to building the road system. Liège got fascinating, interesting, very fascinating. I'm going to take that hit. That's very interesting. We do have cloth now. Poor Lithuania seems to be dying to the Prothenians. If you don't know who the Prothenians are, the people known as Prussians today got their name from the Prothenians, and this was once called Prussia. Let's give a little land to the Patriarchs. It's not a big deal. We do have a lot, and we can take more. Okay, we need to improve with Bulgaria for that mission. Do not have claims. We do technically. We could fight. We could fight the Magyars for some power projection. We could also potentially attack. Oh, we can get. We could potentially attack Parthenia. They're only allied to Livonia. That seems like a war in my interest. Where are we having this? Right here. Okay, Polskan rebels are next. Now, I suggest this to everybody. This is one of the best. This is one of the best things you can take. Because it makes your armies so much cheaper while fighting a war, and it costs you no mill points. In my opinion, if you are not a colonizer, and immediately colonizing at the start of the game, almost, you should always take this. Not this. This should be your secondary. This is an optional for your secondary as well. But this is the best one you can take, in my opinion. We are going to keep building those roads. I think potentially we will. We also need to build temples. I think we are going to declare this war. Gonna take that prestige hit. I feel we can potentially take them. It's not that many troops. We do have to move fast. So I believe we are gonna fight this war alone. And we're gonna try and take out their army as fast as possible. they going? That answers my question. Okay. Should group up. We'll wait on that. We need to go and take them out in the north. They are just going to try and sneak past my border again. Yeah, they are just going to go back around the belt. Estonia is taking advantage of the situation. And we can cut them off in the north. And that's exactly what's happening here. And that's the end of Parthenia's military strength. Yeah, that's the end of Parthenia. We can probably get Livonian Order out of just Livonia. Sadly, it's not the Livonian Order. Like I said, the German Crusades never happened. Wallachia has declared its own war. They are trying to claim the rest of Moldova that hasn't been taken. Again, I'm not really concerned about what happens in Romania. I would honestly like to make them a vassal state if I can. I've already breached the walls here. That's amazing. We are being sieged. Where? Ah, I see. Well, that's a problem not for me. Because I would potentially be willing to white peace you. It seems that is not going to be an option. have nowhere to run now. Well, they seem to be able to cross. I want to finish this war before I end the video, so I think we're going to try. But if it goes on for too long, I think I will have to stop. We are going to wait for the tech. How is the institution spreading? It has made it to our capital. And it is spreading. That is good. Livonia is now out of the war. I think I can, with peace, build. Our economy is, decently stable. Insulted by the Lendons. Do you really want to go to war, London? I feel that's not in your best interest. That's just how I feel. But you do what you do, bro. We are so potentially close. Yes, we are going to be able to annex these guys and finally move forward. Oh, and I did lie. We do have one German crusader, Danzig. That's all they were able to take was Danzig. And I believe Riga. We do have Hussites spreading. They have a center of reform so early. And they are just interesting. So Poland is Hussite. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. I've seen a lot. Well, there we go. We have a successful siege. I believe they are potentially close. I want to show strength. I really do. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to head home, boys. Good fighting. And we are going to show strength. Thank you. Your contribution to my country is appreciated. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our, I want to say 4th episode. I keep wanting to say 3, but I'm going to say 4th episode. Stay tuned next time to see us continue our reformation of the Rus Empire. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you do enjoy my content, and leave a comment if you don't. Always willing to hear criticism. Thank you, and happy holidays.